Listen carefully, because this might change how you see power forever. The strongest leaders are not the loudest, not the richest, not even the smartest. They are the ones who can control their mind when everything is falling apart. That is real mental strength, and today you are about to understand it. Mental strength is not something you are born with. It is built through pressure, pain, and repeated challenges. Every famous leader you admire went through moments where quitting felt easier than continuing. But they did something different. They stayed calm, they stayed focused, and they kept moving forward. Think about leaders who changed history. They faced fear, loss, betrayal, and extreme pressure. But instead of breaking, they used those moments to grow stronger. That is the difference between ordinary people and legendary leaders. Mental strength starts with control over emotions. When everything goes wrong, most people panic, they react, they lose direction. Strong leaders do the opposite. They pause, they think, and then they act with clarity. They do not allow temporary emotions to control permanent decisions. Another powerful trait is discipline. Motivation fades quickly, but discipline stays. Leaders do not wait to feel ready. They act even when they are tired, even when they doubt themselves. They understand that consistency beats intensity every single time. Mental strength also means embracing failure. Most people fear failure, they avoid it, they run from it. But great leaders see failure as feedback. Every mistake becomes a lesson, every setback becomes a setup for a comeback. Pressure is another area where leaders stand out. When pressure increases, most people feel overwhelmed. But strong leaders become sharper. They train their mind to perform under stress. They do not see pressure as a threat, they see it as an opportunity to prove themselves. Confidence is not about always feeling strong. It is about trusting yourself even when things are uncertain. Leaders believe in their ability to figure things out. They do not need perfect conditions. They create results in imperfect situations. Element is resilience. Life will hit you hard again and again. But leaders do not stay down. They get back up every single time. They understand that strength is not about never falling. It is about rising every time you fall. Focus is also critical. In a world full of distractions, leaders protect their attention. They know that where focus goes, energy flows. They eliminate noise and concentrate on what truly matters. Mental strength also requires patience. Success does not happen overnight. Leaders play the long game. They stay committed even when results are slow. They trust the process and keep pushing forward. Fear is something everyone experiences. But leaders do not let fear control them. They face it, they challenge it, and they move through it. They understand that growth lives on the other side of fear. Self-belief is the foundation of everything. If you do not believe in yourself, no one else will. Leaders build a strong inner voice that supports them even in difficult times. They replace doubt with determination. Another powerful trait is responsibility. Leaders do not blame others. They do not make excuses. They take full ownership of their actions and results. This mindset gives them control over their life. Mental strength also means staying calm in chaos. When everything around you is unstable, your ability to stay grounded becomes your greatest advantage. Leaders develop this calmness through practice and experience. They also understand the importance of vision. Without a clear direction, it is easy to get lost. Leaders know exactly where they are going and why. This clarity gives them the strength to keep going when things get hard. Energy management is another hidden secret. Leaders protect their mental and physical energy. They know when to push and when to rest. They understand that burnout destroys performance. They also surround themselves with the right people. Environment shapes mindset. Leaders choose growth over comfort. They stay around people who challenge them and inspire them. Mental strength is also about adaptability. The world changes constantly. Leaders adjust, they evolve, and they stay flexible. They do not resist change, they use it to their advantage. One of the most underrated traits is silence. Strong leaders do not need to prove themselves with words. They let their actions speak. They stay focused on results instead of opinions. They also practice gratitude. Even in difficult moments, they find something to appreciate. This mindset keeps them grounded and positive. Mental strength is built daily. It is built in small decisions. Waking up early, staying disciplined, pushing through discomfort, staying focused when it is hard. You do not become mentally strong overnight. It takes time, effort, and consistency. But every step you take builds your strength. If you want to become like the leaders you admire, you must train your mind, control your thoughts, control your emotions, and control your actions. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Start building your mental strength today, because in the end, your mind is your greatest weapon. Remember this: the world does not reward talent alone. It rewards resilience, discipline, and mental strength. If you can master your mind, you can master your life.